Welcome to the back pew. Well, this week at First Lutheran Church Galveston, we are going to get to hear about Jesus feeding the 5,000. It's a miracle story. It's one of those really cool stories where Jesus is revealing his true nature. Well, we kind of know that story. We've probably heard of it before, at least. But what if we don't get hung up on the miracle, but instead look at the rest of the story? Jesus learns that his cousin, his forerunner, John the Baptist, has been killed. He's sorrowful, goes off by himself, but the crowd follows. So then he encounters the crowd, and he looks upon them and has compassion. Once again, there's that word. Jesus is moved to the depths of his being. He starts curing the people of their sicknesses. And he is noticing what's going on, as are his disciples. And his disciples say, "Oh, it's getting late and we're out in the middle of nowhere." And Jesus says, "Well, give them something to eat. They don't need to go away. You give them something to eat." Then something interesting happens. The disciples resist Jesus. Yeah, that's what happens. They look at Jesus and say, "Oh, Jesus, send them away because all we've got are 5 fish and 2 loaves. Bet you never thought of that story in that way. But how often are we acting like that? How often are we resisting Jesus? How often do we clearly hear Jesus' invitation and call to serve, to be, to do, yet we say, "Oh, we don't have enough"? How often do we put a but in the middle of it? This is what we're going to be talking about this week at First Lutheran Church, exploring how we might be resisting what God wants us to be about. And how, when we do entrust ourselves to this God, when we trust Jesus, amazing things can happen. I hope to see you Saturday night or Sunday morning to talk about this kind of stuff and see where God just might be leading us. Remember, we do have a congregational meeting on Sunday following the worship service in the main sanctuary. I pray you have a wonderful rest of your week. And if the back pew's been meaningful, I invite you to pass it along or go to galvestonbackpew.org. Let others know it's out there and available. I hope you have a blessed day.